Hi guys! So today what I'm going to do is a get to know me tag. My friend Lauren, who also has a channel which I will link below, did this tag and I'm using the exact same questions. I will also link the questions below if you want to do it. So let's get started because I have food on, like, cooking downstairs and I have to keep running down. So question number 1. Are you named after anyone? No, I'm not. My mum and dad, in fact no, it wasn't my mum and dad. My dad and my brother just chose Charlotte. And obviously my last name is my dad's last name, so my stomach rumbled, that's great. When was the last time you cried? Yesterday, actually. And I'm not gonna, it's gonna sound stupid, but a lot of days this past couple of weeks, but yesterday. Do you have kids? I do not. In the future, I'd like kids. Right now, nope, thank you. I don't need that in my life. I'm only 19. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? I'd like to think so. I like to think I'm a good friend because I'm loyal. I'm, you know, easily trusted. I trust people a lot as well. So yeah, I think I would be. Yeah. Do you use sarcasm a lot? No, not at all. Of course not. That What is the first thing you notice about people? That's a hard one. I think how smiley they are. Like, some people you do see walk around, they look like the dog's just died, or that they've just been, like, bitch slapped or something. And other people walk around, they're smiley, and, like, when they introduce themselves to you, they're smiley. So I think that's what I notice the most, like, if a person seems smiley or, like, sullen. What is your eye colour? My eyes are very dark brown. I stole them from my dad. He now has no eyes. Scary movie or happy endings? Happy endings. By far. I don't do scary movies because I have, like, a writer's brain, so it's imaginative. It's like, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. Because it means at night, if I watch a scary movie, I'll be thinking I'm gonna die. Yeah. Favourite smells? I mean, chocolate, especially melted chocolate, is a great smell. The smell of a Sunday dinner, especially if it's roast beef. What else do I really like the smell of? Oh, this Jean Paul Gaultier Classique perfume. It's the rose gold one. I don't know what else it's called. This is gonna sound weird, but like petrol, Tipex, and nail varnish remover. I like the smell of them. I know I'm very weird, but, and lavender, of course, because it's very, like, soothing and helps you sleep and whatever. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? With family would be Florida. Without family, New York, because Florida's further than New York. I don't know. I'm guessing, but yeah, I'm gonna say New York because family counts as home in my opinion. Yeah, New York. I went on a school trip to New York when I was 17 with the school, my first year of sixth form. Do you have any special talents? No. I have no talents that's, like, special. I'm kind of ordinary and I can't do anything. Oh. Where were you born? I was born here in Newcastle. I don't know which hospital. I think I might be in the RVI. I think. Maybe. What are your hobbies? I mainly sit around on YouTube the majority of the day. Sometimes Netflix, but majority of the time YouTube because I'm watching through all of Jacksepticeye's videos. I'm up to 4 months ago now. I watched from, like, beginning to end. I haven't been watching, like, because that wouldn't make sense with it. I also really want to learn to play guitar. I always have, and then my ex-boyfriend kind of taught me a little bit. I forgot now, it was like a year ago, but the beginning of Psycho and Don't Fear the Reaper, I kind of know. I can't remember them very well, but I really want to learn guitar. So when I get a job, I'll be getting lessons. And I like writing. I don't do a lot of it. And of course, makeup and fashion are my hobbies. So, do you have any pets? I don't. My mum is allergic to fur, So that means dogs are out the question. Do you have any siblings? I have an older brother named Jack who is 23. He's 4 years older than me. Although we were born on the exact same day, like mine's 17th of November and his is 17th of December. And that's not the exact same date, I mean like the number. So that when I turn a year old, I'm like, nah, you're 3 years, 11 months older than me, not 4 years, okay? What do you want to be when you grow up? I don't think any of us really know what we want to be when we grow up. I would like to be a writer. I've said that a million times. But at the same time, I'm kind of like perfectly happy working in an office. But I think I'd be kind of disappointed if I'd never published a book at all in my life, you know? I think it would be kind of sad. Who was your first best friend? Her name was Bevan. It's Irish. It's spelled Beibhiinn. We were really good friends when we were little. We still keep in contact now. It's funny because her middle name's Charlotte, which is obviously my first name, so I used to say my middle name was Bevan when I was little. I don't have a middle name. But yeah, we were really close. We used to plan running away together, which is kind of a little scary, really. But yeah. How tall are you? Last I checked, which was about 2 years ago, I was 5'6". At least that's what my dad measured me in meters and then converted it in his brain. So I could be completely wrong. But I think I'm 5'6". I could be taller now. That was 2 years ago. Funniest moment throughout school. That's hard because I didn't have like a lot of great moments. That sounds so bad. But there was once in A levels. It was quite a good day. I did for my enrichment in my first year of sixth form. I did performing arts, and we never actually went through with it. We didn't have time or something like that. But we were doing Chicago and we were rehearsing a dance. But people came to spray paint for another show we were doing. So all of us in the enrichment class got really high off the spray paint fumes. So everyone was just kind of like gone loopy for the last half an hour, and it was just so crazy. Like we just couldn't stop laughing at nothing, and we were just acting really crazy. I think that might be the fun. How many countries have you visited? I'm not sure. I know I've been to France, America twice. Apparently went to Brussels when I was little, but I don't remember that. Spain. Well, I've been to Menorca a million times. Ibiza once, twice this year, so I'm going to count them too as different. Corfu, Turkey, Malta, that's it. I was like, what's the word? Maltese at Malta. Tenerife. I think that's 9. Oh, and Italy. So I think it's around about 10, but I'm not sure. Some of them might not even count. I don't know. I'm terrible at geography. What was your favourite/worst subject in high school? So my worst subject was English, because I wasn't ever bad at it. I got C's in all of my GCSE exams, and then for AS level I got a D. But it was kind of one of those things where I didn't even want to do English. It was English language, sorry, that I did at A level, only for 1 year. Because in my mind I was like, if I want to be a writer, I have to have an English A level, and it just made me cry every single week because I wasn't good at it. I wasn't good at analysing text. I have a writer's brain, but I can't like analyse another writer's work. It was the worst because it gave me the most trauma. And favourite, probably drama. I really liked doing drama, but I was never very confident. But my best subject was probably maths. I was really good. Actually, no, never mind. I changed my mind. Philosophy and ethics, A level, was my favourite subject. It was so interesting. I didn't do brilliant at it. I didn't do brilliant at any of my levels. I did 3, and I only have 2 that are actual passes. But in my mind, because they're not above a C, they're not an actual pass. But yeah, philosophy and ethics, I had the best teacher for that subject. Before I did that, it would have been Ori. But yeah, I was really interested in philosophy and ethics. This is going to sound really weird, but I just saw there's like a shed on my opposite neighbour's garden, and I saw like a black shadow go across like that, and that's really freaked me out. Okay. What is your favourite drink, animal, and perfume? My favourite drink, probably bubblegum daiquiri. That makes it sound like I'm an alcoholic. I don't even drink much. I only have like one drink on a night out because I have anxiety. But I really like a daiquiri, either strawberry or bubblegum. But bubblegum normally has popping candy, and that's great. But non-alcoholic would be lemon San Pellegrino. That's really good. Animal, I'm gonna say pug or penguin. Penguins, I just think they're so funny the way they waddle. And perfume would be my Jean Paul Gaultier that I mentioned over there. I only use it for special occasions. Apart from that, I would probably say this DKNY. It's the pink one. There's also a silver one. I don't know what it's called though. What would you or have you named your children? For a girl, either Aurora or Aria, and for a boy, Elijah. Because I just like their names. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers? PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Marzia, PewDiePie's girlfriend. Who else? Zoella and Alfie, obviously. I suppose they're the ones that go to most. Yeah. And Louise Pentland, and I'm so happy that she's pregnant now. Oh, and Super Merryface, who is Cinnamon Toast Ken's girlfriend. I haven't watched a lot of his videos, but I love her. And her baby is so cute. When I found out she was pregnant, I was so happy. How many girlfriends/boyfriends have you had? I've only had one boyfriend. It lasted 2 years, from when I was 17 to this year in April. That's all I've had. It was a 2-year relationship, and yeah. Favourite memory from your childhood? That's a hard one. I have like no memories of my childhood. I've got such a bad memory. But okay, this one's gonna sound really weird, but it's a favourite memory because I think it's quite funny now. When I was in year 6, I had a boyfriend, and obviously the best friend I mentioned in another question, Bevan. It was a case of if that boyfriend broke up, him and Bevan would get together, and it was always really funny. And basically, I had whispered to said boyfriend that Bevan was a bitch. And she was like, oh, what did you say? What did you say? And I was like, oh, no, I didn't, you don't know. You didn't hear. It's fine. And she told him me, and he snitched and said that I called her a bitch. And I just find it so funny because I went outside and he was still on the yard because it was the end of school and I had been told off. I went, oh my god, I can't believe you betrayed me. You meant to be my boyfriend. How could you snitch on it? He's like, I'm really sorry. I was like, it was just, I think it's quite funny. I don't know. What sports do you play/have you played? I played badminton for like a little bit in school. I quite enjoyed that. And apparently I played football when I was little, and I hate football. Like, I really hate it. It's so stupid. It's a bunch of adults kicking a ball around a field. Like, a 5-year-old could do that. Doctors deserve that money more. But I'm not going to get into that. But apparently I played football a little bit when I was younger. How would you describe your fashion sense? It's a mix of grunge, I don't know, sometimes it's grunge, sometimes it's like girly, and sometimes if I'm going to town it's a tiny bit slutty, because if you go to town you kind of have to, especially in Newcastle. What phone do you have? I have a Samsung J5, I think that's what it is. I hate it. I want an Apple phone. Tell us one of your bad habits. If I can't do my hair, I get very angry. Like, I tried to do space buns the other day, on Father's Day actually, and I just couldn't do it. My hair was not cooperating, and I got so pissed off. Like, I just can't deal. So I'd say that's a bad habit. But that is it for what was supposedly 25 questions and turned out to be 30. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little better. I might do other like questions and stuff later on. There's like the TMI tag. I might do that at some point. But for now, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you like my makeup, the next video will be this, because I filmed that first, but this is going up before this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!